What's going on, y'all, man? So some massive news. This is a blow to Georgia Tech, humbly. As I write that, this kid is a stud, man. Eric Singleton Jr. had another big year for them, 764 yards receiving. Started to come on later in the season, and they use him in so many sub packages, right? Catching the ball, not only that, but also in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Taking handoffs, using his speed, man. That one play he had, we got all the way to the edge. You know what I'm saying? I thought, he got that first down. Like, this kid is a stud, man. And when you get the ball in his hands, it's problems. You know, it's problems for defenses, and it's problems for stopping them. Like, no coverage can really stop this kid. That's how explosive he is. So it is a blow. I know a lot of Tech fans are going to say, well, why did he enter the portal after having another great season? Like I said, I don't want to delay his accomplishments. ACC All Honorable Mention this past year. His freshman year was a freshman All-American receiver. Not easy to do, a speedster from Alexander. But what I think it comes down to is, and like I said, and I've talked to more people, more sources that's in college football. What college football now is, y'all, and I know a lot of fans are upset by the loyalty. This is NFL practically, or baby NFL, I want to say. Like, there's free agency, right? Like, think of the transfer portal, and I want y'all to rewarp y'all brains. Think of the free agency, or think of the transfer portal as free agency, right? If you perform well, okay, and I want to break this down to you guys like this, from what I've been hearing. If you play well, same with the NFL, right? What happens? Your value goes up, right? You get you get a bigger contract. You know what I'm saying? You're able to kind of maneuver things around. What's happening now is it's different from the NFL, because NFL, you're contractually obligated for whatever you sign for 3-4 years and whatever that goes for. For college, it's more so like a 1, maybe 2 year deal. And the reason I say that is because you can hit the portal whenever you decide to, or, you know what I'm saying, if you see another opportunity that is better for you. So sometimes you'll have guys like this, or, guys like DJ Lagway, or guys like a Ryan Williams, or Jeremiah Smith. Now, they're getting bags, so I don't think they're going anywhere. But I just bring up those examples to say you have kids that have big-time seasons, you know what I'm saying, for their programs. And let's say it's a lower-end Power 4 or a group of 5, right? And I'm not disrespecting Georgia Tech. I'm just putting this out as an example. They'll go get, like, let's say they're making maybe $100,000 for the season, or in that window of August all the way to January, right? They might go get a team, high-end Power 4, like a Bama or Georgia, or maybe not even those, maybe a North Carolina or Ohio State. So one of those top-end schools will come offer and say, hey, okay, we like your play this season. Hey, we want to give, instead of maybe making $100K, we want to pay you $500K for that period, and we're going to offer you NIL deal package worth over $150,000. So those type of deals, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot to some people, that makes a difference in their career and what they're trying to do. Now, obviously, the goal is NFL, but again, why not try to make money now that can not only help yourself, but also your family, especially if you come, you know what I'm saying, from a situation where that's not as good, or a situation that's kind of tough. A lot of times you got to be the breadwinner and help out your fam. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to consider that too when y'all see these kids hit this portal, because it's a lot to it. These players can get cut, because remember, the roster size is only 105, right? This roster size is not as big as it used to be. You know what I'm saying? So only 105 scholarships. You're competing with guys all over, from D2, D3, NAIA, and all that. And you're trying to find a bag for yourself as well. So I say that to tell y'all there's a lot that goes into it. And I wanted to make that known because, like I said, I talked to multiple sources, and this is kind of the gamut. This is what's going on with the transfer portal, and why you're seeing so many guys hit it in different things like that. Like I said, sometimes they get cut. Sometimes it's a better opportunity for them. You know what I'm saying? But this guy obviously is a star and a starter for Georgia Tech. And like I said, he's a big difference maker. So it's going to be tough, especially with preparing for a bowl game. We talked about the Birmingham Bowl yesterday, you know what I'm saying, on the platform. But it's just a massive blow, man. This kid can do anything all over the field. He doesn't get in no trouble. He's smart. You know what I'm saying? He's to himself, and he works freaking hard, man. Works so hard. I've heard so many great stories about this kid. So this is a massive blow. I would even say even in the locker room, as far as your leadership. Eric just does a whole bunch of good things, man. So Georgia Tech's not going to have to figure out how they're going to replace him. You don't just replace a star receiver like that. Now, they still got Malik Rutherford. They got a pretty good 2025 class, but you're going to have to go get a guy that can plug and play. That's 2 wide receivers now in the transfer portal for Georgia Tech that they've lost. Lil Blackburn, 6'5", 220, and now their speedster and all-around star, Eric Singleton Jr. So a massive blow, you know what I'm saying, to the Yellow Jackets. Now, what is Coach Key and staff and their recruiting far as the transfer portal. What are they going to do to replace him? That's going to be up to Trent McKnight and what they decide to do. But they're going to need another guy to come in. But that does open it up for guys like a Jordan Allen or Jamari Bryce to potentially come in there and contribute early on. But they're going to have to get a guy out of the portal. Don't have a choice, you know what I'm saying? You got to have guys that can plug and play. Sometimes those freshmen are really, really good, don't get me wrong. But it's nothing like having a guy that has experience and can come in there, play for your team right away, man. So massive blow for the Yellow Jackets. That's my reaction. I want to give y'all a little bit about just the transfer portal and everything that's going on with college athletics and why it's, like I said, it's like a baby NFL going on right now. But massive blow. We'll see what Georgia Tech does. But that's my reaction.